This is a new one to me. Maybe it's a new one to you, but it's a conversation that I would love to have with the public. So let's get into this Kevin Samuels reaction, shall we?
Push the goddamn button. Push the goddamn button.
So what's the issue? Is it criticism? Is it critique or belittling?
Well, I was reading the comments and I kind of agree. I think it's more so like the delivery. So it just depends on how you come off. Is it, it just depends on what you're saying.
If you're 185 pounds and a woman, you're fat.
Oh, that's what you said?
5'4", 187 pounds is fat. How can I, what better way to put it? Tell me.
That's fair.
Okay.
That's fair.
Okay. If you're an average woman, you don't deserve anything above an average guy.
I think that one's controversial because some guys aren't looking for, certain things out of a woman. Some guys have certain standards or little things that they want, so then they're not expecting more.
How many thousands of men have you asked that question?
Sorry?
How many thousands of men have you asked that question?
Have I asked, are you looking for an average woman?
Yeah, you just said that's somewhat controversial because certain men are looking for certain and I said, How many thousands of men have you verified that with?
Oh yeah, no. I'm not saying I know specifically for sure.
Well, then how can you say what you just said?
Well, how can you say that average women?
Because I've talked to tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of men.
Okay, fair. Fine. Well,
so how do I do, so if you make average grades in college, would you deserve to get into an Ivy League college?
I think Ivy League colleges are looking for Ivy League students.
You cut out.
I would just appreciate if you just answer the question without trying to circumvent the question with other variations of an answer that won't even correspond with what he's trying to get at. The whole point is here in general that we tend to ask or desire things that we are not really in a position to have. My thing is, if God wants you to have it, you will have it. But on top of that, you have to put yourself in a position to have the things that you're asking for: exercise, eat healthy, read, be knowledgeable, be humble, work on your attitude, your demeanor, your poise, your posture, things of that nature. There's characteristics that play in the factor when it comes to stuff like this as well. Men's level of attraction to something does not have the same effect on them as yours does.
If you make average grades in high school, you graduated with a 2.0, you just graduated in the middle, would you deserve to go to an Ivy League college?
No, definitely not. But that's because Ivy League schools are looking for prestige students versus everyone's opinion is different when it comes to men, average, above average.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
You don't think so? I mean, I think you're talking about like the majority, and I would agree with you. Like,
No. See, you ladies understand average when it comes to things that are outside of you. And honestly, is the modern woman extremely arrogant. Y'all think you're special, and you're not. The average woman is average. The average woman is a C student going to junior college or maybe state school, taking out student loans, but she still has Princeton level desires. You would call that woman crazy, but in the dating world, you say it's okay, and you come up with ways to where it makes sense.
Well,
You used to say
I don't think I'm the average woman, but I do agree with you.
you don't think you're the average woman.
No, because I don't have an average
How tall
mindset.
are you?
Nobody thinks they're the average anything. Nobody. I've never. Every time I hear these people talk, man, it's always I'm different. I'm different. I'm different. I'm different. No, you're not different, my nigga. You are the same. We have the same attitudes, the same biological time clocks on you. There's nothing really that different. The only thing that really will separate you from the rest of the world or the rest of these women out here is your purity, your relationship with the creator, and your attitude in life in general. But come on, man, we gotta stop with that shit.
Me, I'm 5'1".
Dress size?
What'd you say?
Dress size?
Dress size? Small, 4,
How much did you weigh last time you weighed yourself?
120 pounds.
5'1"?
5'1".
Any children?
No children.
On a scale from 1 to 10, you can't use 7. What would you rank your face? Just your face, fresh face out of the shower.
9.
9?
9 for sure.
So you're up there with Kelly Rowland.
What?
Kelly Rowland.
Kelly Rowland's
Halle Berry.
pretty. Yeah.
Those women were not. Okay, so
Okay.
I would put you next to, I would put you next to Kelly Rowland, Halle Berry, and you. And men would pick, and they would say all these things match.
I don't know. Maybe okay. I'll go down to an 8 for your
Next, no. I asked you where you are. And so what
Well, I gave myself a 9, and that's what I'm saying.
Hold on, excuse me. Hold on. See, you say you're a 9, and I'm just gonna go with it. Then who's a 10?
Go with it. Beyonce is a 10.
Beyonce's an 8.
What? Okay, yeah, this is where you lost me.
I'm gonna be honest with you. This is one of the things I do disagree with him on. Beyonce, Kelly Rowland, there's a few other ones. They are not 9s and 10s. They're not 8s. Maybe an 8. 7. Nobody's a 10, and 9 is extremely pushing it. There's women out here in our daily walks of life that look better than them, that are up to par. Just because you are not walking across the red carpet and you're not shaking hands with these people does not mean that they're more attractive. It just means that you're more economically visible and more sound than they are. But that does not mean or equate higher sexual market value or whatever the fuck you want to frame it as.
See, they can't handle the truth. They cannot handle the truth. They can't handle the truth. And let me do this real quick because that's not how we end that. Yeah, that's not how we end that. So, why is it so important? Deluded world. Oh yeah.
So she left because he said that Beyonce
Yeah, I'll give you a few seconds
was
to pop
not
back up on
a
here.
9 or a
You
10.
don't just drop off without even saying goodbye. You don't want to do that. See, I want you guys to look at how quick, when reality, just a question, gentlemen. Just a question. Oh, there she is. Just a yeah, see, I ran. I want you to see how when just a question.
You could tell Slim was
just
young.
a simple question.
You could definitely tell she was young because the fact that she crashed at, this is what a lot of women do, man. I don't even argue with you no more. Like, I'll have a conversation with you, and then once I realize you're pretty much stuck in your own ways, you ain't really trying to hear nothing else other than what's already going on here in your head. There's no really there's no convincing you, or like you're wasting your energy. He wasn't even going in on her. This was not even 10% of a, he just told her what it was. Do better, man. Stop being so sensitive. You're not special. You're special in the eyes of the creator, but if you ain't even walking the way that he called you to, then why are you even claiming titles? That's a whole nother conversation.
Welcome aboard the flight. This is pilot Pushite talking. We going back to Memphis and coming straight from New Orleans. The estimated time of arrival is about an hour, and I can turn your ghost if you try and play with my power. So when you look up and see the sun flashing, stay in your seat. If the flight attendant say you making trouble, then we got beef. The turbulence might get rocky. You better not spill your food. This is brand new plane.